In this ABC video, we'll take you through the canvas installation on a 290 Sundancer. This is the standard slantback configuration. We also offer camper packages for most Sundancers, 30 feet and under. This boat still has the old canvas, so we'll remove all the soft goods, leaving nothing but the frames in place. We'll start the installation with the zipper valances. These are the pieces that slide into the track on the front and rear of the radar arch. The valance is slid in place until it lines up with the center of the radar arch. It's the same for the front zipper valance. Slide it into place until it's centered. Moving on to the Bimini top, we take the screw out of the forward strut and pull the pin out of the bow so that the canvas can be slid into the frame. This is where it helps to have a second set of hands to slide the canvas onto the frame. With the canvas on the frame, the strut can now be screwed back into the frame. In order to get the top zipper started on the radar arch, we reduce the length of the strut with the quick pin on each side. Then both zippers are connected on the radar arch. The strut can now be adjusted out to its normal position, and we can finish zipping both zippers. The top should be nice and tight, and you want to make sure it's centered by checking for equal height on each side. At this point, the Bimini top is mostly installed. It's worth noting that on some boats, the tops both zipper and snap to the radar arch. You can see that being done in some of our other videos. Moving back to the rear sunshade top, the process is the same. Disassemble the frame, slide the canvas on, put the canvas back in place, take the pin out of the rear struts, start each zipper, put the pins back in the struts, finish closing the zippers, and check for center. Moving on to the windows in front of the radar arch, we start by unwrapping them and zipper them in place. In the late 90s and early 2000s, Sea Ray used an extrusion to secure the front windows. This option was not as popular in northern climates, as cold weather made the windows tough to fasten. Your new canvas can be ordered with or without the extrusion. The boater wanted the windows to snap in place, so we're going to install snap studs in the windshield frame. We can provide you with the extra fasteners if you'd like to convert your boat to snap-in windows. We start by drilling a pilot hole with a 1/8 inch drill bit. Then, simply screw the snap stud into place. We repeat the process going around the windshield frame, spacing the fasteners about 8 inches apart and a little bit closer together in the corners, about 5 to 6 inches. With the studs installed in the windshield frame, it's now time to press the snaps into the canvas. And we'll show you how this works using the snap tool that we provide with the free installation toolkit. The female side of the snap clicks onto the fitting on the bottom of the snap tool, and the cap slides into the rubber grommet on the top, holding it in place. We start by marking the front center snap on the front window. When positioning the window in place, you want to move it side to side until you see this defined V shape, showing you that the window is centered. The first snap is then pressed over the white chalk mark. We then press the remaining snaps, moving outward and rearward as we go. We've now installed all the canvas in front of the arch and we'll move on to the last piece, the aft sloping curtain. We start the aft curtain by zipping all the zippers into place. We'll press the first snap in the back center, and again, move the canvas side to side to see the natural V shape to know that the canvas is centered. We then chalk, press, and snap our way around the boat. With the last snap completed, we then tuck down the Velcro on the aft brow, and the job is finished. For a quote on factory original canvas for your Sea Ray, visit AmericanBoatCanvas.com, home of the free installation toolkit.